Matt Greek Coaches Show with assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff as he now joins us. Curtis, let's look at positives to begin. I know it's tough in a 7-4 loss, but Landon McFadden and Riley Thorpe pick up their first Western Hockey League goals. You got to like the young guys stepping up and getting some confidence in their game.
Yeah, I agree. I thought they had some decent shifts out there, and obviously we had a lot of young guys in the lineup tonight. So good to see what they're all about and then how they handle the pace. And I think for Fads and for Thorpe to get their first ones here tonight was beneficial for them and their confidence, and hopefully they can continue to build off that moving forward.
Appreciate the battle in first and third periods.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Do you appreciate the battle by your team in the first and third periods? It seemed like, especially in the third, you guys, down 7-2 to start, you weren't fading away and just basically winding down the clock.
Yeah, I mean, I think if we look back at any part of this game, I think the third period is something that we can take some positives from. I thought the first 40 races and battles we were a little bit late too. I think our effort and compete wasn't there, and it doesn't matter if it's Spokane or anybody else. If you're not bringing that to the table first and foremost, it's going to be a tough night. So I think we saw that in the third period, and obviously it was a bit of a different result on the scoreboard in the last 20.
Second period looked rough. Where did you see that one get away from where you guys gave up 4 goals?
Yeah, I think just like I talk about it was just our effort and compete and races and battles and things that we say time and time again over and over. And like I said, when those two things are lacking or they're not there to the fullest extent, teams in this league are going to make you pay for that. We saw that tonight. So Spokane's a good team, and credit to them. They got a lot of skill and firepower, and they were winning races to puck battles. They were coming up with puck battles in the 50-50 zones, and we weren't able to do that. So I think that's where a lot of the breakdowns were.
Talked about Thorpe and McFadden. Yet a couple of younger guys are getting their debuts here tonight. Dykert and Johnson. They played a fair amount tonight. What's your thoughts on their game here tonight?
I thought they handled themselves well. I think I talked to them a little bit on the bench, and they definitely let me know the speed was a little bit different from AAA, and obviously the physicality, and that's to be expected. But you know what? I thought they handled themselves just fine. They were following the plan. There was a lot coming at them, especially this morning, and just in terms of meetings and making sure they were caught up to speed in terms of how we're trying to play. And I thought they handled themselves really well for their first game and just kind of getting a taste of it. And obviously, like you said, they were playing a bit more minutes than you probably anticipate with our full lineup in.
Dykert showed some good speed on shifts and wasn't afraid to get to the front of net. And how about Johnson's not even 15 yet? He showed some physical play along the boards.
Yeah, I think we saw that from Johnny right from camp. I think he was someone that could throw his body around a little bit. Didn't shy away from any of the physicality. Saw that again today. I think right in front of the bench too, with a little mix up with one of their guys. And it's great to see. It's great to see as coaches that there can be some young guys and some young blood that aren't afraid to step into those kinds of moments. And I think for a guy like Carson was pretty special to see him play. And I think to your point there, his speed, I think that's his biggest skill set. So when he's using his speed and getting in and around the net, he's a pretty skilled player himself. I think it's just a matter of time before they start to comfort him too.
Matt Greek Coaches Show with assistant coach Curtis Pereverzoff. Appreciate the time. Good luck Friday as you guys have the game against the Medicine Hat Tigers on Military Appreciation Day.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.